I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
Hello.
Here we are. We're back
Here we are.
again. We said we was going to do one in the new year.
We did, yeah. Like a month later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh well, we're here now. So
Here we be.
Yeah.
Busy
we're
lives.
just busy. Just we're never free anymore on the weekends. Really. Just
Well, that's it. We're, I think when we first kind of started it, life was a little bit more simpler.
well, it was that, and I think when we first started, we was just coming out of the whole COVID phase, weren't we? I think it was like a month or
It
so.
was well past COVID by that
Well, a
point.
few, well, not really. You're still coming out, but I think a lot of people. I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah, it was just easier, and I think there was more passion.
yeah.
We was really into Power Rangers at the time when we first started.
Yeah. Well, it was into Marvel and Power Rangers, really, weren't we?
Yeah. It's as Black Series always takes a little back burner now and again, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
lo
I
and
think,
behold, here we are.
I think the group's taken it out of us as well, somewhat.
Yeah.
But
And
I did my first-
Instagram's annoying as well. I never thought that I'd have more subscribers than I had followers.
that's the way it is. I get on TikTok. I'm doing TikTok now, and it's like I'm getting more views and likes and comments on there.
But I think YouTube's a lot more thingy.
So-
Hello, Jacob. Happy New Year. And TK Magic Shop, big fan of the channel from New York. Awesome. What's the weather like over there at the moment? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all good. Yeah, we just
Yes.
thought we'd have a little catch up today and look at some of the reveals that were, I don't know, they always call it different, don't it? Is it a Hasbro Pulse or a Hasbro fan stream? Or
I don't know. It weren't really a fan stream, was it? It was because they didn't reveal much. Was there? It's more of a. I think it was like a Toy Fair thing. They did.
Do you know one of the things from it though is that they got rid of that American sort of,
The one we, when we did that 2 hour
Live.
stream.
It was so irritating. It was just like, I mean, all Americans, not a problem with Americans, New York, man, but it was just. It was just like
he was a stereotype.
It's that kind of guy, and he just never really had anything about it. And when Indiana Jones came out, he was more passionate about the Indiana Jones franchise, and I was like, mate, don't forget your bread and butter, because your Indiana Jones is literally just full up with Indiana Jones. And as the releases got on, Indy got less and less clothing. It's just like Indy with
they've kind of
Indy with his shirt off, Indy with a ripped shirt, Indiana with
they've kind of run that into the ground at the moment, haven't they? Because I mean, obviously, they're probably going to bring it back to life when the new game comes out. But
I think they've killed it off. I think nothing released. Lightning Collection's finished. Indie's finished.
That's a real shame, though. Lightning Collection.
Yeah,
just as we was getting into it as well.
I always thought there was. I mean, I follow quite a few Facebook groups still. To be honest with you, for the Lightning Collection.
Yeah, so do I.
There's updates, really, going. But it's just, Hasbro's just saying they're taking a hiatus, and it's just like, well, you got so many. Why not just keep doing the last few and just get the groups out? Like it's not like new molds. Maybe
it's like they started Wild Force and they started Dino Fury.
Yeah,
and then they've just stopped them.
And then you got the brand new Netflix series. And that hasn't actually got any toys.
No.
So, yeah.
Mad.
Hello, Shark.
But in that little kind of break from them, I've managed to do a custom for the first time in ages.
I haven't done a custom for...
do you know what? I went to do it. I kept looking at Deathstroke on the shelf. I thought, I'd love to do a Mandalorian style
Mm.
Deathstroke. I thought, oh, screw it, I'll grab an axe woves, and I did it. But when I sat there, because I hadn't done it for so long, I completely forgotten how to, like, I felt like I was starting again. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
new.
yeah. Well, that's what it is. I mean, I haven't done a video for a long time, and I done Star Killer the other day, and I was just like, I was doing it, and I was just like, I just can't get in a flow. I feel like I like this, so I had to delete it, restart again, done it again, and then redone it again. So I had it in my head, and then I was like, do you know what? And even at the end, I was like, subscribe, whatever.
I mean, I feel like I've been doing YouTube a lot better this month than I have Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I preferred it. Oh, it's coming up differently now.
Is it? What do you mean? Oh, there's been an
comments.
update for this as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Shame about the Lightning Collection. So many characters still waiting to get figures, new ones and old ones. Yeah, and they just kept bringing out the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers all the time. But well, I mean, I'm not a massive collector of it anyway. But I've got all the Power Rangers at the end of it. But I just love the Street Fighter crossover figures and the sort of like the little play spin on them, like the TMNT ones and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they at the end they went on and just churned out loads, didn't they? And then like loads of different, like they did the turtle ones as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just went, no, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like they're just
very strange.
I'd love to see the figures. I mean, because they still like churn out Transformers, and I don't mean like one line of Transformers. There's
loads of different things.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not a big fan of Transformers, so I don't really know what is Hasbro sometimes and what isn't because there's other companies. But you know, the GI Joe.
That's another one they own, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so is GI Joe, but it mustn't bring in any money at all. And
I know.
Yeah,
because GI Joe and Transformers are very niche. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to, I mean,
well, it hasn't got a fan base like. Well, I suppose it has a fan base, but
they're a lot older.
Yeah, well, Transformers.
Well, Transformers maybe not, but GI Joe.
GI Joe was Star Wars. Yeah, I think a lot of the older people. There's the kids that used to collect Star Wars. And now then there's that nostalgia part of it where the older people like myself would always wanted to collect figures and want to get back into it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the younger generation, they have their little time of toys now, and then it's sort of like, well, it's done now because it's all just smartphones and other stuff. They don't get that reminiscence of nostalgia as much as before. So I don't feel like there's a bandwagon. I don't know. I mean, I'm no managing director.
What's both your favourite figures? What is that in overall, or is it what a certain line or overall? Yeah, ever, because I mean we've done a lot of top fives, and if we're doing ever, that's going to be a hard one. Overall,
yeah, can you make ever, and ever, like going back to the old. Overall, I think for me, like, I enjoy taking. Yeah, it's going to be like a Spider-Man figure.
Yeah,
it's just the fact that Spider-Man, you know, as much as it's kind of like a cliche, kind of like, oh, so popular. He's just like, you can just pose him in all these sort of different poses, and the figure works with doing the posing as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mine's probably a Spider-Man.
He said niche talk about Masters Universe.
Yeah, exactly.
We said like ever. I was going to actually say my original He-Man figure.
Yeah, I'll probably say Spider-Man. It's probably what I take photos of the most, I'd say.
Yeah, because you can make it gritty, you can make it light and comic-y. You can, do you know what I mean? You can do anything with the figure.
I'd say either the recent one that came out or the
Renew Your Vows
one. Yeah,
I'd probably say that. Spider-Man, but I've not got him yet.
He's on pre-order, aren't they?
Yeah.
When are they coming out?
It's supposed to be in this month. You know what?
Yeah, I thought it was meant to be like.
Yeah, you know, it's just like I don't know. Hasbro's release schedule is just
because I've got him on pre-order and I've got the Pumpkin Man.
Yeah, but this is why I don't pre-order stuff, because sometimes I need to know if I can afford it. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like the way that Hasbro do pre-orders. It's like, oh, now it's available now, and I'm like, well,
that's why
I'm not ready for it. What are you doing?
I do it on Comics and Cocktails. So you do the deposit and then you pay it. Like you've got 14 days to pay it afterwards.
I think the only thing I've got on deposit at the moment is Scarlet Spider-Man ×2. I bought one for Fraser because he's obviously out at the moment. Yeah. So you guaranteed that there's going to get one because it's going to be popular.
I mean, Master of the Universe does have fans, but most of them are OG or older fans. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then I
haven't seen much of that recently though. They
it's still going. I mean, there's a new line out in there with TMNT crossed over with He-Man. It's still churning out stuff, and there's like loads of different lines with it as well. So,
good afternoon from Quebec. Good evening from the UK.
Indeed.
Yes. But yeah. So, shall we go over some of the reveals? I mean, there's not many reveals, but we'll chuck in some of the.
I like some vampire in the dark.
We'll do the pipelines as well. Might as well.
Yeah.
How do I share screens? I forgot how to do it. God damn. It's been so long. Toy issues. Right, there you go. Come on, let's get rid of that. There we go.
What was that?
Right, it was the overlay.
Oh, right.
Couldn't see the screen. Right. There's the Catwoman. We was just talking about her. £78 for that. No, thank you. Probably wait until the single figure comes out. I don't know why it's pricey. Most of the DC Multiverse stuff is a lot cheaper than that. So it's a strange one. But quick move on to the Droidica, because this is the most anticipated one. What are your thoughts?
I think finally it's out. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're gonna get a Droidica. I've got it on my screen over here. So I think it looks really like a nice figure. Have they said it's a deluxe? Or I guess it's going to be.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a deluxe. I think when I pre-ordered it was £30.
Yeah. One thing I get about Droidica is the actual size of it. It's about. I always keep thinking they're small little things, aren't they? But
they're massive. Yeah.
It looks quite good. The only thing I would say that we discussed this already when it was like the plastic quality. It's got that flimsy, thin plastic that I just feel like it
looks like it's bent.
Yeah,
like even on that photo, it's all bent.
It's bent on that one, and it's the one you know where the guy's got it on display as well.
Yeah, and it's like
it's like.
even the face is bent on that one as well.
Oh yeah, the eyes a little bit scary, aren't they? But I think you get it. I think it's going to need a bit of paint. It's going to need a bit of chipping and stuff on there to bring it up to date.
It looks too new.
Yeah,
it needs a bit of rusting on there. Maybe a bit of rusting, like a bit of weathering.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't. It's so annoying because it's brilliant because it's a deluxe figure. They're bringing it out, but you just feel like you're paying that extra bit. Just put that little bit of extra paint in it. Just a little bit. It doesn't come with no accessories either.
No, you'd think it would come with like the blast.
You have to get a goldfish bowl and spray it blue. Just chuck it over the top of it. Yeah.
I think I've still got my my old one it's probably in the loft, but I reckon looking at the size of it, the shield would fit that as well. So I could probably reuse some of the old toy stuff.
Yeah.
For it. But yeah, my thoughts are the same. I mean, I've got it because it's Droidica, but it is underwhelming.
Yeah. It does fold down, doesn't it? I didn't watch the live feed.
Yeah, it goes into like a ball. That's probably why it's flimsy. Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, well, you can get a hamster ball for it.
Yeah. Let's see how long that lasts. Thrawn, I think he looks really good. All right, let's go on comments.
Oh yeah, just catching up before we get beyond. I mostly pre-ordered GI Joes from Hasbro Pulse, mostly because the exclusivity in the UK. Sometimes, yeah, that is a big thing about the Joes because I'm a little bit behind, and sometimes I'm a little bit picky for my GI Joes. But because I'm like that, I lose out. I can't get hold of them. Like they're just gone. So
yeah, I find even when you look online, like I only ever get GI Joes if they're on like sale or something. Like I know I want Gun Ho, but I need to get him. I keep on putting him off. But they're the new ones I can never get, and when they are out properly, they're sold out. So really, you're only left with the shelf warmers, which I've already got most of anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem with GI Joes. Well, I'm in Nerd Base. They have a lot of the kind of commanders and the like the minions type figures, and you look at them and think, oh, I could use some of them for like photos and stuff, but then I just put them off because I see something else that I want.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I want a few of the old ones like Bazooka and
yeah.
There's loads. I mean, there's
Outback is one I really want.
Yeah, I mean,
like the older one.
Coming out, all the names are escaping me, but there's just loads of the iconic ones that I just like, and that, yeah, whether or not I may get 2 max free droidicas. Is that in the sale?
I reckon, yeah, because they're £30 each. So yeah. I mean, I have a feeling, and I've seen it a lot
as well, because that's a lot of shelf dominance, isn't it? Because they're going to be about at least like 2 figures wide, aren't they? Like,
well, I mean, that's my main problem. Like, I don't have room for a lot of it now.
That's why I didn't have to redo this. I want to get another shelf about here.
I've got my Power Rangers are on a corner shelf, and they keep falling down now. Like one of their feet have gone loose, so they just keep flopping and then knocking all the others off the shelf. It's doing
that's like my K2SO. He sits on the he literally sits on the edge of the shelf like that. Like.
Yeah, the ones that fall over a lot, I've got them just kneeling down now, or like in a crouch position. But anyway, let's look at a Thrawn, because I think this one looks quite nice. The face sculpt looks really good.
Yeah, but these kind of look like renders to me more than they actually look like the actual figure.
Yeah, I mean, I think they showed him in the actual fin, didn't they? But I couldn't find the screenshots.
Maybe. But at least
I think he looks right.
His belly as well, didn't they? So
it was like molded him into like that shape.
Yeah. But if he loses weight and you've got Ahsoka season 2, then you need a new form.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the Rebels one. I think I have. I'm sure I have.
I've got the Rebels. Whether or not, I mean, do you know what? I still haven't gone out and bought any of the Ahsoka figures. Sabine, Hera, which are probably the main ones I really wanted. But
the only ones, the one I wanted, Baden's, is it Baden's Skull?
Yeah,
I wanted him. Impossible to get.
Yeah, I wanted him and Patty,
Haiti, yeah.
But she looked crap, and I was just
but they went out, but they went straight away.
Yeah,
can't get them.
Yeah, but
that Hera's a good figure though.
Yeah, Hera looks good. I mean, I got Marok. I think that was his name.
Yeah, the Inquisitor type guy that just randomly.
That's all I got from.
That they never explained who he was.
I mean, I haven't even got the Magma Guard yet. I'm so behind. But I felt defeated when we couldn't get the clones in the UK anymore. I was just like,
yeah. I need to order some of them. Actually,
I was like, what's
the point? I've got some of those Commander ones. Those what's his name?
Don't know.
Those red clone ones. These ones.
Oh yeah. I've still got
I've got some of them. I've got 2 of them to do, but
I've got boom. That's a hard one to get.
Then you can get the better ones from AliExpress now, anyway.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to like. God, imagine if they started doing these on there. Mind you, these are these are cheaper than the fakes. But yeah, it's all looking good though. Here's some more. Yep. What's next?
Next one is clone again.
Love my clones. I love a phase 1 clone, but
you can get them on AliExpress and they're better.
And they've done this on the older body. So what's this one? Because normally they don't do a redo clone. Does that make sense?
Well, I thought they've only just released one like this, haven't they?
They did, yeah. Well, it's probably like a couple of years ago. I was looking.
No, what was the recent clone they did? Or was that the head didn't come off? Did it?
Yes. Yeah, so they done I'm sure they done a shiny, but his head didn't remove because everyone was going, the helmet's overlarged and stuff like that. But they done a phase 2 shiny recently with a removable helmet. So they're doing this.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's good that they're upgrading it and they're giving us a clone head underneath.
But at least it can crouch.
The others could crouch.
Not all of them.
Well, the new ones they can.
New ones can, yeah.
Oh, not the old ones. Yeah. Like that. It's like me.
I don't know. I mean, they're cheaper just to get on Finny, and I prefer getting the.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a painted head. That's about it. So.
Oh god, we're catching up. Oh dear. I've got both. Both Goth Outbacks. What's a Goth? Both Outbacks missed out on Tigerforce. Got the newer one, but still wanted the older one. One time I was browsing in demand and saw the old one. Yeah, see, that's the thing, and it keeps on. Like you'll see it and then it'll go again. Straight away.
And the thing is, like they put things in sale, don't they? And it just go bam, and it's just gone. Yeah. It's just the luck of
that's the problem. It's like when they do that, it's like they post it. The people post it on all the groups, don't they? And then like
it just goes.
It's posted. It's gone.
Red one is usually called Captain Fordo. Yeah, even though it looks nothing like it.
Didn't you custom him into that?
I made a custom Fordo ages ago, and then I was going to customize one into an actual looking Fordo, but just in the end I was just like, I'll just make another custom out of it. I still got a Fordo up there with a Jesse helmet, so I've still got a phase 2 clone to make into. I was thinking Rancor Squad, but then I feel like they're going to because they're doing more clones. I feel like they're going to do Rancor Squad further down the line.
But then, see, that's why you should just really make clones your own.
Yeah, you know that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, should I or should I not? I think Hasbro want collectors to army build the phase 1s, but they aren't making it so easy. I know, and I just feel like, well, we've got the new packs and all that coming out as well, but they still they always make them exclusivity as well, don't they? It always seems to be like a Walmart type thing as well. I think the new phase 1 trooper is the same as the phase 2 trooper from last year, which is the one that's modified clone body. Yeah. But normally they kind of go, this is from this, because like that clone is from Attack of the Clones, and then they bring out a newer version, but then they will dedicate it that this clone is from this. Do you know what I mean? Because like the new phase 1, the new phase 2 clone is an Andor figure. Yeah. Not Attack of the Clones figure. Do you know what I mean? So I was kind of sort of wondering where this one's going to fall in, unless they put it under Ahsoka, maybe.
Well, it's coming out with the Phantom Menace Droideka, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's...
So whether they do it as an Attack of the Clones one, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they've got
another
Padme
double pack.
I ain't got that. Padme's the Phantom Menace one, isn't it? The Padme.
Yeah. It's nice to see the prequels getting some love, though. Would love a new Anakin. You know,
Well, the
maybe
Revenge of the Sith one.
do a new Anakin and call it Ahsoka Anakin. He's got all bloody butterfly joints and stuff in there. Then re-release him and make him all look blue and spiritual. And then, do you know what I mean? You got a few different ones.
that Anakin, the Revenge of the Sith one, I need to get that out and use that more because it's a decent figure as long as but it's just that Jedi body. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
No, like the Revenge of the Sith one, it's a cool. I like that look of Anakin.
Yeah, it's a cool look of Anakin, but the figure, do you know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah, but
I
think
it even suffers when you put his arms up. It go up.
Yeah, they go like
they go outwards.
That's not most of the Jedi figures, and
the older ones.
That's one thing they need to do is just butterfly joint all the Jedis.
Yeah.
And then you'll be
if you want collectors to, I mean, where is Kylie Monday? I was looking through my
yeah. When I swear
it was a year ago he was revealed, and it's like,
I thought he was out for I pre-ordered him, didn't I? I'm sure I've pre-ordered him.
He's just disappeared. If they want collectors to unbuild, why won't they do clone multi-packs? Never. But the thing is, they'll do a multi-pack, and because it's got 2 figures in it, it won't be 50 quid. It'd be like £55 or 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like when they bulk them up, it's cheaper to buy them individually. So I'd rather them do it individually, just for the sake it keeps the price down.
I looked at but I don't understand that because when you look at, and I'm going to bring back McFarlane again, DC Multiverse, their multi packs, they're done as the price of each figure individually.
Mm.
So like there was the 3-pack, the Clayface, Batman and Batwoman pack is £65. So you've got 2 £20 figures and 25 £30 figure in there, and it's priced like that. Whereas Hasbro, they seem to we've got a £20 figure.
They think it's like exclusive.
So let's add £5 extra onto each figure and charge 70 odd quid for it.
Yeah,
it's mad. Pipelines.
Okay, come back to that.
What's that?
I was going to come back to Tom and his question.
Oh no, carry on. I was just trying to find what.
Yeah. So he says, how many of your customs have you made into figures now? I don't think any.
You did.
I think the only one that's been, I mean, if we're talking about AliExpress figures as well, Waxer and Boyle, phase 1s, and they've just released Denell with the Cad Bane. But I've been so sort of picky at what I've been doing because most of my ones phase 1, and Hasbro stay away from phase 1. So yeah, I've been quite lucky because even like they released all the 501st like TUP and stuff on AliExpress, they haven't done it in the phase 1s, they've done it in the phase 2s. So my custom kind of falls in line next to them.
But you'll probably find most of your customs are better than what Hasbro do anyway.
Oh yes, of course. Obviously, I made Fordo a little ages ago. It was about my 3rd custom I made, I think. Yes, they've done that, but it was not accurate at all. It was rubbish. I've made customs of figures that are available, if that makes sense. So I made like the Black Scout Trooper and stuff like that because you can't get it for love of money. So I've done that.
I'm surprised they haven't re-released that, to be honest.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, they might start doing the R2s. I'm quite looking forward to if they keep making more R2D2s. It'll actually be I will start buying the Hasbro kind of R2 units to put on the shelf, like the Imperial ones and stuff, rather than getting the old Bandai kits.
I think the only actual clone that I've made as a custom is Hound. All the others are my own made up ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely not made a Boba Fett Arc Trooper and a Raphael.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made my own custom Phase 1 Attack of the clones on the newer bodies with accurate colours because they were crap as well. Yeah, I know I've been really lucky. So probably about 4, and that's not Hasbro officially either. So it's only AliExpress. Phase 1 Clone Trooper. What was that for? So I miss you above me. According to the promo images I got sent by Hasbro, the new Phase 1s in the Attack of the Clones packaging, but who knew that would change? Oh, okay. What was the other one then? What was the other Phase 1? It must have been the Clone Wars or something.
I think it was a commander or captain one, wasn't it? Something like that.
No. It definitely had. There was definitely a shiny out there. McFarlane and Crisis on Earth. Yeah, I've seen that. They're all like 40 quid, aren't they? Like, I still want a decent Superman, but
there's the Hush Superman's probably the one that you probably want.
but he looks a little bit still grey in the face, like, and the blue. I feel like I want a blue. I don't like that baby blue. I like that.
Nerdbase have some of the newer ones in.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to buy like multiple Supermen and then kind of like put them all together. Like, I want that head and stuff. I'm just gonna look up actually Phase 1.
I thought it was in the old box, wasn't it?
No. Well, they did, but they did do it on the newer body. Every time I type in Black Series, I oh no, they've done it in Attack of the Clones one as well. This one.
Oh.
It's my camera.
Yeah. It's gone.
That's all my notifications. There we go. Yeah, it's in that one.
I remember it. Yeah. You can still get that, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, no one really wanted it and stuff back in the day, but yeah, that's in the Attack of the Clones packaging as well. So fair enough. Well, it's nice that they're updating because there's not been any archives either that's been sort of revealed. So I'm thinking
the last archive wave was the Obi-Wan, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they brought out the other archive line, but it was only available to Europe, not America, which is like Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, Bo-Katan, and something else.
That was a strange one. That
but I'm wondering if they've started to release old figures now and just re-release them, because you know that Darth Vader, because he's getting a re-release, isn't he, in a New Hope packaging.
Yeah.
So I think this is what they're going to do now. I reckon they're going to just get all the old figures, start putting them in the newer packaging to make the mural up.
I think it's that, and it saves them having to use different packaging.
Yeah, and also they don't have to retool new packaging. They can just get an old figure, chuck it back in, and release it. Whether or not they might get small, slight upgrades, like the archive, will be a thing to look out for. What we got here? I'll catch up on the stream later. For now, I want to continue Bond film I'm watching. Take care, Mr. Bond. In Attack of the Clones packaging, so face okay. He's got the information here. That's what people do, buy multiple Superman and kit bash them together. Instagram is full of these things. I need to look into it a little bit more, I think. Pilot Luke is the fourth one. Oh, yeah. But he was in the first archive line. When I first started collecting.
Yeah.
In May.
He was one of the ones I got.
Yeah, it was him, Boba Fett. It was a good. I think it was Anakin, maybe, and there was another one as well. It was like 4.
Anakin was definitely because that's the one I got.
For archive, I want Hunter and Crosshair from season 1. I missed out on them. Yeah, they just disappeared, didn't they? Oh, and a new Bad Batch trailer's come out as well, isn't it? Anyway, this.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Do you know, it looks all right.
I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it because I'll just Yeah, I'll go. I want to go in
blind.
Because I know last time I watched it, the trailer, I just already had the opinion of it. Do you know what I mean? So we've got IG-12, Grogu, and what's his face? Ozelin. How much do you think that'll be?
Yeah, did they class it as a free pack?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping it's baby Grogu that's situated inside IG-11, and then you just get the little Baba freak with it.
Yeah.
So a normal price.
But I reckon they'll do it so you can get Grogu out.
Unless they actually make IG-11 the actual size of what IG-88 should be, which is like 8 foot tall, whatever it is. So then they make it a deluxe figure.
I wish that IG-11, that IG-88 needs a better body.
Mine's always at the back on the shelf like this, next to his mate.
Mine's in the crate. It's like it just stands. It's like an ironing board. The free Star Wars Jedi Survivor pack. I knew they was going to do that when I played it. When I recently played it, I thought when the Magna Guard came out, I thought, they're going to do him. Stick a cloak on him, resell him.
So, is this a super power droid in the pipeline? A different powered super battle
droid?
Yeah. So, what's that one in the middle there? I can't see the.
That's an Attack of the Clones one.
So this is what they do, isn't it? Like they get a mold and then they go like bang, 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 and they smack people over the head with it when they're not going to sell because people go like, I've already just bought one. I don't want to buy another. You know, just give me a break.
That's what I mean. They've gone and done the Jedi Survivor one as well.
Yeah, and it's just because they did that with the little normal battle droid when it first came out. It's battle droid,
got him as well,
and then it was like, then it was like the Force Unleashed ones, and then there was like the
Battlefront one,
the Geonosis one as well. You know, and they just brought it all out, and it was just like, it was just straight away. It's like, it's just you just killed that mold too quick. I don't want to go out and buy 20. I mean, it's about 20 quid back then. Like 20 quid. Just keep buying the same figure over and over again. Like I'd rather have gone like that one a year later. Oh, the Geonosis droid, cool. And I would probably go on and bought it, but yeah, when they keep bringing them out, I'm like, nah, mate.
Mandalorian Night Owl.
Yeah, another
blacked out Mandalorian.
Yeah, just another Mando, and then Gideon.
I like that they come out with these Mandalorians because then we've constantly got a supply of customs.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Whereas Axe Woes, he's slowly getting harder to get now. So they'll bring out another one. Lovely. I'll customize that. Do you know what I mean? But that Moff Gideon one, I'm sure they announced that ages ago.
No. Oh, actually, is that just a helmet? I think it's not the figure. I think it's the helmet, isn't it?
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah.
People still buy them?
I guess so. I would like a couple. I wouldn't buy like all of them.
I'd love to have the room for it.
Yeah. But there's still no Mando. You know, like the Imperial Mandos. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because they look cool.
Yeah, they look cool, they were. Don't need them.
Retro line. What are you doing? Between Bad Batch and Ahsoka, we have to get a Captain Rex hopefully updated this year. Yeah, it's crazy that they've not done anything with him. Not even like archive.
Is it me or does this Batman look nothing like Christian Bale?
Yeah, but they never do they? The other ones are never that great. Did you finish off your Schwarzenegger one?
I've ordered Robin and Batgirl from McFarlane's store in America. So they're on their way. That works out really cheap. It works out cheaper than buying them here sometimes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so I bought 2 figures, £20 each, and then shipping was 10, I believe. So it just makes it the same as what like a Hasbro figure is. Do you know what I mean? If you bought 2 Hasbro figures here, so well, might as well just
go. Yeah, at least you're not paying over the odds for it. I hope they won't just reuse the old idea. Yeah. Well, I mean, Hasbro are doing all right lately with new sculpts, so hopefully. Yeah, the timing on a certain figures released by Hasbro on Star Wars Blacks makes no sense. Sometimes looking at Eugen, General Calrissian and Lando as Skiff, yeah, because they brought out the archive, and then the Return of the Jedi figure like within like weeks of each other. But they do that as well. Like they brought out the deluxe Jar Jar Binks, and then they bring out the Power of the Force one as well that they brought out. It was just like, just break it up. Just don't do it straight away. That's why you got so many things in the sale. That's a single release Super Battle Droid with clean deco. The one with C3. Oh yeah, because it comes with C3.
Yeah, there it is.
So
I was just getting the picture up of the droideka folded up.
Can you imagine standing on that? It would just go. Yeah, that's the Moff Gideon helmet. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, so that's it folded up. I wonder how easy it'll be to fold up. And over time, do you think it'll slowly just go into its mold?
Just warp.
Yeah. Or you'll fold it up and it'll just slowly come out again. Yeah.
To me, it just looks like it's made of really soft plastic. And I'm happy that we're getting it. I'm not going to be toxic. And
it looks like it's made out of like the clone. The clone kind of skirt thing.
It's like the bendy bits, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you might easily sort of bend it a little bit, not too much. Like you might accidentally hit it on a side or something.
Like the shoulder pieces.
And it'll go white. You might bend it a little bit too much, and it'll white. You get a light white line through it.
I was trying to find a picture of it, like on the desk.
That might be. Are you on Hasbro's?
I'm on Hasbro.
Oh no, Toyshes.
I was just on Toyshes. That's what I was on.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
That's what I always go.
Maybe they've deleted it.
No, it might be a bit lower down. Before, like, because sometimes he takes screen grabs of the. Going back too far.
Yeah, it's too far now. So we'll carry on talking. I'll find it in the background. So what you got planned for customs?
I've got nothing planned, to be honest.
I mean, that's what I had really. I was like, I'd do Deathstroke, but then I don't know what I want to do for the clones.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I don't know. I'm just going through a little bit of a phase in my life where I just can't get motivated or creative in that part of things. And I think, like you, I need to go out and actually just put myself down and create a custom, and then I'll get that sort of like sort of thing for it. But it's just getting the idea. I was kind of thinking getting because I've done Captain America and I've done Iron Man, and I was thinking about turning an ARC Trooper into a 4 custom. So he's Polgen at the top, and then get some black cape that drapes down the back. You know, red cape. That was sort of something that was kind of ticking around in my head. I kind of want to make some more customs of like my one, you know, like the red, white, and blue guys. But yeah, just at the moment, I've just had a bit of a.
I was thinking of doing a Batman one or a Robin one, doing like the classic Robin colours.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that, but I mean, I can't think of anything else that I want to do.
Yeah,
but then I don't want to do something and then waste it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you should
get another one. I know, but that's what I mean. Though. I don't want to have to get another one.
Yeah, but I think I think for me at the moment, clones are doing
I'm
my
happy
job.
about this guy. Turned out.
Yeah, you're Deathstroke.
Yeah. I used an orange. I used Tamiya orange. No, I bought Revel orange. Right. They're awful. Do never buy Revel paints. They're so water. They're horrible.
Yeah.
Felt like I was just brushing around water on the thing, but I got Tamiya one in the end. And then I also got a metallic brown, and I coated it with it, and it gives off like a nice kind of like rusted look to some of the armor. But you can't really see it on there. But yeah, like you see like the hints of brown. Yeah.
I thought you might have just done the black wash over it.
No, I did black wash as well. But I dry brushed the metallic brown onto it, and then yeah, it turned out quite nice. And I even did his face.
Blimey.
So,
Well done. Yeah.
Nice and simple.
Last custom. I can't remember last custom I've done.
It was a main turtle one or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually, no, that was another one I was thinking to do. Just doing it really easy is get the other Arc Trooper and just turning it into a Donatello one. And actually eventually have like all 4 turtles as Arc Troopers.
And then you have to do like a Splinter one, then you have to do a Shredder one, a Foot Ninja one.
Yeah. Just do like a battle droid as a foot soldier, like purple head and grey body, like. Yeah, I just trying to get sort of. I mean, I've got Waxer and Boyle up there, the old bodies. So whether or not I might turn them into some old other Phase 1 things to go in line with the 501st guys, I think there's still a couple out there that I haven't done. But the main thing I need is paintbrushes. Well, I've not done customs, and last time I left them in a pot with water and then it's like phased out.
Well, I cleaned all my brushes with acetone the other day, and they're like good as new.
Oh,
it's amazing. Like I put them in the bin. I thought, God, there's loads of rubbish on these. Because I got one out, like the one I normally use for like dry brushing or like
wet wash.
Wet wash. And I got that out, and it was just like rigid, and I pushed it onto the desk, and it just wouldn't move. It was just solid. So I was just like, I best put some acetone on these. Now they're good as new. But I got some new fine detail brushes as well, which are nice.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I used to just pick up some paintbrushes from the works, and that's where I used to get my little paintbrush because it was just small enough, not really detailed, but it's enough for me how I work. But they just all of a sudden they just started bringing out some new paintbrushes, and it was in the cardboard sleeve. So where the cardboard sleeve finishes, so everyone can just brush them, and like everything's like buggered up. They're not even got the little plastic little sort of lids on them anymore, and it's just like, oh, great, well done.
That's another thing. Gree, that I've been tempted to do a camo version Phase 2 trooper to go with Commander Gree, and maybe try and do a clone trooper out of armor. That's another one they need to redo is Gree. Need to bring him out on a new body.
Did you ever get Gree?
Yeah, I had him. Yeah. I got him on sale, but he's an awful figure.
Yeah, awful. I don't know if he was an archive or something else.
No, he wasn't. He was a normal red and black box.
Oh, was it? Did they? I think they re-released it, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a red and black box again. Yeah, but
But with him, you turn it too much, and his head just goes. Actually pops off. Yeah. I don't know if that was the actual gimmick because obviously he does it, but
I just think it was like a brick, that figure, and they need to re-release that.
Yeah, that was awful. But I've redone my Gree as well. I've repainted it.
I might carry on with the old because I've got the camo Mandalorians, and I like the
Yeah, you used to do the army versions, yeah.
Yeah, and I might carry on with them, but I might do some clone versions instead.
Yeah, I'd like to carry on some more Wolfpack Phase 1s.
Is that a custom?
Yeah.
That's not custom. No, it's not.
It is.
I thought it was AliExpress one, wasn't it?
It's an AliExpress old bootleg. Where are you?
That's not.
It is.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it was ages ago I done him. I mean, it's the old body. So what are we talking about? 2020 sort of time. But yeah, I done Comet. I was going to do. I could call him Stinker, and I think I even done it as my thumbnail as Stinker, but it's Sinker and Boost.
You've got Plo Koon, haven't you? To go with them.
Yeah. Well, the new Plo Koon's coming out soon, isn't it? With the wrist gauntlets, and they're the kind of sort of ones I want. And that's why I'm kind of looking at the Mace Windu as well in the double pack, because he's got the wrist gauntlet things again on there.
But yeah, I might do my clones, because I've got a Canadian one, German, French, British. So I might do a clone trooper as a army, but I have to be pick and choose, really, don't I? This day and age.
I will hold out clone Marines and Phase 1. I'd love a clone Phase 1 clone pilots. And that's
even the aqua clones, like the ones that go underwater. There's loads of different.
What, as in like the original Tarakashi cartoon one?
Yeah,
they're like black and blue. No, black and white.
Black and white, yeah. Even them, like they've got loads of different clones they could do. Engineer clones.
But it's just the helmet of the Phase 1 trooper. They had the little box here, and then the tubes, and then you had all the different battalion things when they had all the different markings on the head, like.
Yeah.
But yes,
I've got to do a Bane themed clone trooper.
All right, just shouting shit ideas.
Or Riddler.
No, crap.
Well, the classic Robin colours would be pretty cool.
What, on a clone trooper?
Yeah.
With his tights and little green shoes. Brilliant.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my shelf now.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you I had to throw away the hound dog. Hound's dog, because it melted. Weird that was. Anyway, so he's now got a chain with nothing on the end of it. I was thinking of doing a photo with him with Rocket on the end of it, Rocket Raccoon.
It's weird that it melted though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Very strange.
I think it was from John Walker Customs. Have I missed a couple of his things here? I actually have a couple of kits to make some clone. I need to get. Nice. Yeah, I'd love just AliExpress doing it and stuff like that. I've got all the stuff that I had 3D printed a long time ago. They've kind of brittled and got, like they're falling off here so many times. So, like the pauldrons I've made out of milliput and I put it in a mold, made it, painted it. Where they're falling off so many times, most of them are broke. My Phase 1 Commander Cody, he fell down and his visor shattered. I was like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was a thin piece. It was a 3D printed helmet.
Oh.
And it just gone down. It must have just smacked it right on the thing and just. So, got a bit upset. I kind of glued it together. It looks like a visor, but it's like.
That really annoys me. Like when they fall, and sometimes it's not even that far, and they'll snap. Yeah. But I still haven't fixed my what's her name? Starlight. When she fell off and her feet snapped off.
It's the lightsabers. When I look down, I see Jedi on the floor. I'm like, no. Most of the time, I don't even put lightsabers in their hands no more.
Well, we had builders in like last 2 weeks, and they was working on the wall the other side of where my Power Rangers are. Right. I came back from work. I walked into my room, and I was like, I nearly collapsed. It's like all of them were on the floor, on the bed. I was like searching around for about a half hour looking for bits that had fallen off.
They've been in there playing, that's why. They're not.
Yeah.
knocked it off.
Yeah.
I've got the new Dinjarin. That's another figure I need to pick up. I think this one is the best version Hasbro has done so far. Still room for improvement, but it's cool how it implements what the design learnt and recent Mandalorians. Nice.
That's one I've got in it.
Yeah, I definitely want to get it. The silver on it looks really nice.
It is nice, yeah.
Because of you, I keep checking AliExpress to see if they do claim pilot. Well, claim to fame. Tell them that so they can send me all their free shit.
They don't want to though, do they? Didn't they just like fob you off last time? They just didn't want to know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, do you want to work collab? Because I do send a lot of traffic over that way, but no.
It's probably because they don't want Hasbro catching on.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
But they're not in cahoots with Hasbro anyway.
No, but I mean,
if
if people start like sending them on,
they know about it.
Mm.
I mean, so many people talk about it anyway, and how much they do, and they keep improving upon it.
Hasbro probably look and think these knockoffs are doing better than us.
It's probably Hasbro fucking doing it anyway. It's just like a little side hustle going on. Oh, we won't get the license for it. We'll do it cheaper. And we'll pretend that they're knockoffs, so we just get all the revenue.
Do you know what? I wouldn't put it past them this day and age. Yeah. I got this guy yesterday.
All right.
Ghostface.
From
He's the only other horror. No, I got him from Nerd Base. He was the only one on the shelf. Yeah, decent figure. Yeah. I reviewed him today, but he's the only other horror one I wanted. So
I'll keep looking at. There was ones on AliExpress of that, and they were like 6-inch.
Yeah,
rather than sort of thing.
I've got Chucky, Jason, and Ghostface. They're the ones I wanted really. I want a Freddy Krueger, but none of them look decent enough on NECA, so we'll see.
Yay. Well, then.
Right, should we end up there?
We can do.
Ghostface Clone Trooper, that's just black with that's just
with a white face.
Yeah. That's the opposites. Anyways, carry on. End it.
Me end it, you end it.
I opened it.
Well done. Get yourself a fucking sweetie. Right, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining on this stream. Hopefully, we always say we'll be back next week or whenever, but we'll be back.
We're just doing it whenever.
Normally it's the end of a week at some point and stuff like that. But it's nice to catch up. It's nice to have a talk, and this is the only time that me and Callum really catch up as well now. So it's good to like that. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for all your questions, and thanks for chatting along as well. And I hope to see you soon. So don't forget to subscribe to each channel, follow us on Instagram, and if you're in the UK as well, you can join Toy Photography on Facebook as well. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.